Alright, so what's up guys? Today we got, well, I guess you could say a little bit of a different video. As you can see from the title, I'm basically going to be giving my thoughts on why Miyabi isn't here yet. Because, yeah, we gotta talk about it. Alright, so guys, yeah, like I said, we're talking about, I don't know what's gonna be on the screen. Maybe just this B-roll. It's definitely gonna be B-roll. But like I was saying, why Miyabi isn't here. Before we even start this, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to like the video. We have been getting a lot of new subscribers. The new goal that I want to do is at least like 2 new subscribers on this video and 3 new likes, right? Well, not new likes, but 3 likes. Anyway, let's get right into it. So my reasoning on why Miyabi isn't here, first of all, the thing is, what, after most characters in the game that's been released already had like characters that was already released in the first place, that was in the game before the rest of the team came out, right? Like for instance, if we go with the like Bellabog team, right? Bellabog team already had Grace, already had Anton, and already had what's her face, I forgot her name already, to be honest, I don't use her. Clyde, and it had the bear, right? I'm not about to look for the bear name, but it had 4 of them. I'm pretty sure they was like standard banner used already in the game though. But when we come to like characters that's finally just releasing, when you know Bernice and also King or Caesar, whatever you want to pronounce their name. I mean, when these 2 girls came out, let's be real, right? We already have Piper and we already had Lucy in the game already, so they faction was already halfway complete anyway, right? But then, as you look at it, it was what, like Lucy and Piper was already in the game, and then that's when Caesar came out, and then the most powerful one, in my opinion, that I believe is Bernice, and Bernice came out, right? And then let's go, I say about the only one that didn't have anyone in the game until they like basically released like a good amount, like they basically released the team, right? Which is the PubSec, right? Because the first one that came out, aka the first one you had to pull for, the first one that came out was Junyon. I still don't remember how to pronounce her name. Then we had the staff girl, right? And then now we end up getting Jane Doe and Seth, was we basically have a 14 right there, right? That's 4. Okay, all right. It's all to make sense, by the way. This all to make sense. Like follow it up. But then at the last thing that we have is, you know, the shark, which is Ellen, first one that came out. And obviously Ellen came out with her team, like not team as in like the team she used, by the way, team as in what faction that she represents, right? Which is the maid faction. I forgot the actual name, it's like House or something. But she already had her characters in the game, okay? Like she had the wolf one, she had Rena, and they was already in the game from the start. So, oh, and also Corn as well. So all 3 of them was already in the game at the start. The only one left that hit that 4th slot was Ellen, and she was the first character. She came out, right? Now, the thing about the new character that are coming out, I feel like they're doing the same thing in a way of, if you look at most of these, right? Now, we can't just look at the 5-star banner because the 5-star banner is a 5-star banner, right? But let's say that we look at the, I forgot what the name, like House of Cassilus or something. I don't remember the name, okay? The biker gang. We look at the biker gang. The 2 units that came out first were basically 2 A-star ranks, right? They're both 2 A-star ranks. There's not even basically, they're both 2 A-star ranks. And then after that, they released an S-star character, which was Caesar. And then after releasing Caesar, they released, again, what I think is the most powerful S-star character, which is Bernice. I mean, Bernice is right there. That's just Zip one right there. This is like, this all is going to come together, because I'm gonna give what I'm thinking of why she haven't came out yet as well. And also I'm gonna give why I think is a good idea, also why she haven't came out yet. But anyway, then we look at PubSec, right? So PubSec released Junior Long. It was like, oh my god, she kind of strong. Then they released the staff girl. I love her so much, but I don't remember her name. I never will be able to pronounce that. But they released her, and oh wow, think of it, she's a good stunner, right? A pretty good stunner. But other than that, after that, then they released Seth and Jane Doe, which Jane Doe is just OP in the game. Obviously, everyone knows Jane Doe's OP in the game, right? Like y'all should know this. And she came out in the game, and she was the last one to come out, just like Bernice for her section was the last one to come out. And it's kind of funny how both of the 2 last people to come out for each section, right, are both 2 OP units. I'm just saying. It may be a pattern here. Like, this is the second time hit, like it's like 2 strikes, like 3 strikes, you're out, right? but stay the Street Strikes and you win, because strike 1 was with Pupsec, thing happened there. Strike 2 was with Bernice, same thing happened there. And then, to be honest, you can say Ellen as well, because one, like Lycan was already in the game, Rena was already in the game, and Corn was already in the game. That's 3 slots filled. The 4th slot, which is Ellen, which actually is a pretty decent character, comes out, and obviously she's the most powerful character. If you look at it, you literally, even like right now when I'm clicking on it, it may show you this, may not, but like mine is always in a row. Like Ellen came out last, good unit, super good unit, everyone wanted, right? Well, it was because the first character as well. But then like Jane Doe for her section came out last, super good unit. And Bernice came out last, super good unit. And now look what they're doing now, which is they're releasing the two people members on the team already. They already have one of them, which is forgot her name. So Sukaku's already the one that's out, right? There's 1 slot done, and then now is just 2 more slots that need to be filled. And guess what's coming? 2 more characters, but that's going to fill the slots. And I believe that the next time they drop a slot for that team, I mean, it's nobody else on the team that they can drop for, right? So it's going to be her. I mean, my opinion, I think that's how they are going to be doing it when it comes to Zenless, is they're going to release like the supports or like the sub DPSs, stuff like that first, and then they release the overpowered unit. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. And from what we've seen so far, the overpowered unit is always the 4th slot, from what I'm thinking. Now, why do I think that's a good idea that she didn't come yet? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. I think it's a good idea that she is not here yet, because we need a break, okay? Like let me read off the banners, right? Let me read off the banners. 1.1, we had Ellen and Johnny, or whatever her name is. 2 good units. And then 1.0, but my bad. 1.1 was Staff Girl and Jane Doe. Already powerful unit right there. 1.2, it was Caesar and Bernice. Bro, it's been back-to-back bangers. You could say that, oh, well, whatever, or yeah, maybe a little bit, but let's be real. Like, Ellen is good. Juyong, I'm not pronouncing her name wrong, she's good. The one that reminds me of Sun Wukong, the one with the staff, is good. She's a good, to be honest, to my opinion, she's one of the best, but she's a pretty good starter. Then you got Jane Doe, which actually is a good unit overall. You might as well pull for that. Then you had like a little relaxed banner with Caesar, and then Bernice came out, and it's like, okay, well, we're going back at it again. So if they would have released, like, if they released Miyabi, because let's be real, Miyabi kid's gonna be broken. We all know it, right? But if they would have released her right now, like this banner, Miyabi comes out, that would have been insane, in my opinion. That would have been too super. Like, first of all, she's already hyped. Everyone knows that everyone wants her, right? People just got done spending, especially free-to-play players, just got done probably spending for Bernice, right? So now they like, okay, I'll just spend for Bernice now, but Nobby's coming next. I can't keep up. Like, they gonna feel like they can't keep up. So you do, like, to be honest, in my opinion, this is a dead patch. It's just a patch to have people catch up, you know, conserve their gems, because they wasted a lot of them on a lot of banners lately. I mean, you have back to back that you just have, right? So that's why I feel like that it actually was a good thing that she didn't release, because let's be real, if she did, like just think about it, right? You got what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 characters that was good, that to be honest came back to back, and then break patch with, like, you know, Caesar, and then another good character which is actually good for fire. And it's like, that's a lot of gems that people have to save up. Now, yeah, you don't have to pick every character, right? So let's say somebody went for John Yi, or whatever her name is, right? And then they was like, all right, I got her. I'm gonna skip the ninja girl, whatever her name is. I'm getting Jane Doe, because we all know we got Jane Doe. They got Jane Doe. Then they skip Caesar, and then they see Bernice. They're like, okay, Bernice is kind of fire. I'm gonna get Bernice. But then they like, oh, Miyabi's coming next. Now I don't have enough gems. That kind of sucked. But that's my thought on it. I think it's a good idea, to be honest. I think it's a good thing that they didn't release it. And I feel like Zenless is going for a trend where they release the strongest character last. So that's why they haven't released Miyabi yet, because they're literally is going to release her once everyone else on their team is out. As you can see, basically the team is almost filled. It's 1, 2, 3. We're missing like 3 more units. We got Sukaku in there. The last 2 that needs to come is the last two that's coming now, and then Miyabi comes. So I feel like Miyabi is probably going to come in like a patch or two. In my opinion, I believe Miyabi is going to come in either this, like the next patch after this one, or the patch after that patch. It's even going to be one of those two, because by that time the two new characters are going to fill out the same slots of the team, and then last thing left is right there, fourth slot, boom. Because again, if you look at it, Ellen was the last one to come out for her team. She was strong. And then you got Jane Doe, she OP. And then you got Bernice, in my opinion, she's OP as well. And it's like they all came out after everyone else on their team was out. After all the other 3 slots was filled, 4th slot was them. So I feel like that is how Zenless is going to be doing it. Anyway, other than that, if you like this story, make sure you leave a like. If you don't like this story, I mean, make sure you leave a dislike. I really don't care. But anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you don't get to share the video. Let me hear your thoughts on it as well, because obviously we know she's going to be an OP unit. We know that from the start. We can tell from how she looks. She literally one slices things, or almost one slices the ether boss thing. Like, come on, let's be real, right? She's going to be OP. So let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm not going to be pulling for the other ones. To be honest, I'm going to be saving. I'm going to be saving for Miyabi, because I want that core as well, because I am tired of not getting it. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, don't forget to share the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.